North Korea has staged a second day of commemorations for Kim Jong-il. The dictator died 12 days ago, prompting a national frenzy of mourning. Today, the public mood was more restrained, but it was still a massive display of the power of the North Korean state and the absolute loyalty it demands. High-ranking figures in the military and the ruling party say that's the way it's going to stay. The ABC's Stephen McDonald reports from Beijing.
A sea of North Koreans filled Kim Il-sung Square in the heart of Pyongyang. In freezing conditions, the huge crowd stood absolutely still to hear speeches about the exploits of former leader Kim Jong-il. The military made up a large part of the gathering, along with the faithful from the Workers' Party of Korea. The message was that former leader Kim Jong-il died from exhaustion because he was working so hard for the country, that North Korea would defeat all enemies in the future, and that every North Korean would lay down their life for Kim Jong-un, who was anointed by his father to take the reins.
Our great comrade Kim Jong-il has solved the leadership succession matter perfectly, which is the most precious accomplishment for our country's destiny.
Throughout, the man known as the great successor stood above the enormous gathering, looking solemn and mysterious, but not speaking a word. Horns and sirens sounded all across North Korea as the country came to an official standstill for 3 minutes. Despite a freezing winter, North Koreans have turned out in massive numbers for the final ceremony in this 2-week mourning period. Of course, participation was compulsory for those chosen. Here in Beijing, though, China will be looking to see what becomes of its ally under the leadership of a young and inexperienced Kim Jong-un. North Koreans, too, will be uncertain about what lies ahead. A virtually unknown 20-something-year-old is now at the helm, and they've been told to get behind him. Stephen McDonald, ABC News, Beijing.